Franchise. Franchise the damn thing. It's too damn good. Franchise, franchise, franchise.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Hello, my lore lovers. It's Lindsay, aka November Pixie. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Victim of Franchise. This one's going to be a little different than my normal Victim of Franchise because I actually came across this article saying this. And I was just thinking, WTF, what are you talking about? Cobra Kai ruins Karate Kid? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so let's talk about the Karate Kid for a second. You know, Karate Kid is a movie. It's a form of art and art is subjective. Look, if Karate Kid, you know, tops your list of favorite movies, you know, you do you. I'm sure that there's movies on my list that you probably wouldn't think should be on a list, but hey, it is what it is. There are certain movies that you might not put on your own list, but you have to admit they're classics.
Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
No. He's looking at you, kid.
Too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
You know, there's movies that you might not enjoy, but you have to admit that they're the stereotypical classic. Karate Kid is not one of those films. Let me drop a truth bomb right now. Karate Kid isn't that good. All right, settle down, Karate Kid lovers. Give me a minute and let me explain. Johnny Lawrence and the tension between the two of them, that's great. That's what we came to the movie for. You know, it's a classic underdog story. The relationship between Daniel-san and Mr. Miyagi was beautiful, but the rest of the movie, 85% of this movie is dedicated to Daniel and Allie. That's not what I came for to watch in a movie called The Karate Kid. Now let's get to the tournament at the very end of the movie. It's the last maybe 10 minutes of the movie. And then when he's actually fighting Johnny Lawrence at the very end of the movie, their fight takes up about 3 minutes of the movie. That's not what you want to see in a movie called The Karate Kid. You know, to have something that important in the film to just go by in 4 minutes. He does the crane kick because, you know, his foot is injured. There's not even like a, oh shit moment. He's about to do the crane kick. There's no even like flashback to all the times when he was like learning it and he was struggling. There's no lead up to it. It's just, yeah, he does the crane kick. There you go. This is the time when we should be like, yeah, go Daniel-san, you finally overcame and became the Karate Kid. He gets handed the trophy and then that's it. Like, that's the end of the movie. You know, I want to compare this to one of my favorite sports movies. Again, it's subjective. I'm not calling it a classic movie.
Let's start our own team.
Don't worry, we're gonna get into Mighty Ducks Game Changer in the next episode of Victim of Franchise, so don't worry, I'm getting to it. The Mighty Ducks, it's a classic underdog story. It's them struggling the whole time to kind of get their shit together, become, you know, the Minnesota State Pee Wee champions. I don't want to go into it that much. Final game between the Hawks. 20 minutes is dedicated to the Hawks game, and we are just like on the edge of our seats, and we're getting closer and getting closer, and then Charlie takes that final shot, and it's one of those like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be like, is he gonna lose like Gordon does, and then they're gonna learn some kind of, it's a Disney movie, you know they're gonna win at the end. He makes the goal. It was just great. They dedicated close to 2 minutes of just, yeah, we're jumping out of our chairs and we're screaming and we're so excited, and they bring the trophy over. That's how you end a sports movie, especially one called The Mighty Ducks, where they're dedicated to hockey. Cut back to 1984, a movie called The Karate Kid, the final Karate championship where he actually wins, we get 30 freaking seconds? Are you kidding me? And you know, Karate Kid actually does one other thing that just drives me crazy. It doesn't give any development to the tension between Daniel and between Johnny Lawrence or even John Kreese. It's like Daniel is the good guy, Johnny is evil, and that's it. That's the only thing that we're going on. And Johnny never does anything particularly evil. Yeah, he acts like an immature kid. He's 17. What do you expect? And yes, Allie was the chick that he actually liked, and he sees her talking to, you know, a relatively good-looking guy. And yeah, he gets jealous. That's not something to just make him the true antagonist of the movie. And then Daniel pulls that BS move at the school dance, provoking Johnny into another fight in which Mr. Miyagi has to clean up his mess. Now let's get into Cobra Kai and what they are doing beautifully, if you don't mind me saying. You know, I've always said, you know, different mediums are confined to certain restrictions. Books are confined by the number of pages that they have. A movie is confined by the runtime. A TV show, they don't have those same restrictions. You know, you could spend years developing a character, which is what is so beautiful about Cobra Kai. It's giving Johnny the layers that they didn't give him in the Karate Kid. It's like, he's not just evil. He was a kid who was being pushed to succeed, but he was being, you know, influenced by John Kreese, who also gets some development in season 3. I don't care what the inverse says. Season 3 of Cobra Kai did not ruin Karate Kid 2. Karate Kid 2 did that all on its own because it sucks. Once again, if you're a Karate Kid fan, if you love the franchise, you know, again, you do you. That's whatever. I'm telling you why Cobra Kai is actually doing something good for the Karate Kid. It's giving all of the characters so much depth. Like all of the other characters in the show, they're all getting, you know, the development, and I actually like it. Even John Kreese is getting the development, all the stuff about him being in Vietnam and just kind of becoming who he was, and it's just giving him so much depth. Hell, the only person in Cobra Kai that's not getting any development is Daniel himself. The only reason Daniel is in the show is to remind us that Mr. Miyagi was a person, how awesome Mr. Miyagi is. That's all he's doing. He's not doing anything development-wise. So you know what? I'm not calling Cobra Kai victim of franchise. I do think that the Karate Kid did suffer from franchising and everything because, again, Karate Kid 2 was just, it was just long and boring and tedious, and there's like 4 subplots. I didn't like it. So you know what? I'm actually saying that Cobra Kai is actually doing a world of good for Karate Kid. It's subjective, you know, art is subjective and everything. If you feel like Cobra Kai is ruining the Karate Kid franchise, you can let me know in the comment section below. Trust me, I can take it. Bring it on, all you Karate Kid fans, and tell me, is there another franchise that you'd like me to dive into in an episode of Victim of Franchise? We can talk about it. We can talk about how something might be ruining a franchise. You can let me know that in the comments below. If you do like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. That does help out a lot. If you do like this video, you can check out my channel for some of my other episodes, more Victim of Franchises. You can also check out some of my other episodes such as Can I Fix It, Heated Debates, and Top 5 Countdowns. And if you do like what I do on this channel, sprinkle a little pixie dust over that subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell for all notifications. Until next time, wishing you peace, love, and pixie dust. Bye now.